On the next episode of Tiger Tank, Eli Whitney is revealing a new invention that could change the world.
Good afternoon, Tigers.
Eli, it's nice to meet you. What do you have for us today?
Well, gentlemen, how many of you are in the cotton industry? And how many of you have actually picked cotton? Well, the cotton industry as we know it is rather labor-intensive. Enslaved men are in the cotton fields, harvesting bowls of cotton. Of course, these bowls are full of seeds, and right now you have dozens, hundreds of people just picking the seeds out of cotton. What if I told you there was a better way? Well, with this device, you can put the seeded cotton here in this compartment, and here, let me show you. You put the cotton in here, and then you turn this crank, and these spiked rollers stretch the threads apart, pulling them off the seeds, which drop right here.
By George, this is efficient.
I call it a cotton engine. Cotton gin, for short.
This is incredible.
Incredible.
Do you have a patent?
Absolutely.
Damn it.
Careful, Steve. Infringing on a patent would be an thing to do. Absolutely.
This invention will democratize production. Small farms will be able to challenge the mega plantations. And the best part is, you're going to need a fraction of the number of slaves.
Needed to de-seed cotton, you mean? I can just retrain them to pick cotton.
A what?
Right now, it takes as many slaves to clean the cotton as it does to grow and pick it. It's exceedingly difficult to make a good return. But with this invention, I can take the slaves I have cleaning the cotton and make them pick twice the cotton. I'll make a fortune.
But this is supposed to eliminate the need for slaves.
Not only that, I'll be able to reinvest those profits into more land and more slaves. Eli, I'm making you an offer. I'm ready to invest.
Don't worry, Eli. Bentley is an
Yeah, not cool, Bento.
Like other morally sensitive sentient beings, I too find this idea very distasteful.
So, we all agree that to use the cotton gin to get more slaves, well, that's a thing to do.
Absolutely.
And we're not going to do it.
Absolutely not.
That settles it.
Should we have some regulations on this device?
No.
Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
But he just said...
Look, don't worry about Bentley. We all agreed that using the cotton gin to buy more slaves is just... It's an move.
Bentley didn't say he wouldn't do it, though.
And if we drop regulations on it, it's only going to slow things down and make it more expensive. See, with a cotton gin, small farmers are going to be able to compete with the big plantations. This technology, it'll democratize production.
Besides, the British will just use it and double their slaves anyway.
Haven't the British banned slavery?
Okay, the Chinese then.
It's like a boulder rolling down the hill. We can't stop this technology from happening, we just gotta guide it with the right intentions, so it takes us towards a utopia instead of a dystopia. I'm sure the Chinese are already working on their own version of the cotton gin, even as we speak. So it's not about putting it back in a box, it's about making sure it's aligned.
Aligned?
To human interests.
Like slavery.
Shut up, Bentley.
Yes, Bentley. Please refrain from giving Mr. Whitney the wrong idea here.
But wouldn't regulating it be part of helping make it aligned?
Eli, this is the antebellum South. Do you know how little respect we have for the federal government?
We need to move fast and break things. Regulation will only slow us down, and then the British will beat us to it. And I guarantee they'll make something way less aligned than we will.
The British already have banned slavery.
Okay, the Chinese then.
Either way, it's like a boulder rolling down the hill. We can't stop it at this point, so the key thing is to push it in the right direction and bring in as many people as we can to make sure that it lands in the right spot.
But isn't the boulder only rolling because we're pushing it? I mean, if we all just stopped trying to create the technology, it wouldn't come into being at all.
Wrong. China.
But couldn't we talk to China?
Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Seriously, guys, I mean, the British and the French both have abandoned slavery, even though it would make them more economically competitive.
Again with the slavery thing.
And won't humanity unite someday to give up things like eugenics or stop CFCs from burning a hole in the ozone layer or to prevent nuclear proliferation?
Nobody would ever stop using CFCs or doing eugenics. China!
China. So that settles it then. Great invention, Eli. This is a big step forward on our road to post-scarcity society.
Today, the cotton gin. Tomorrow, universal basic income.
There is a whole industrial revolution underway right now. The cost of producing everything is dropping. In a generation, inventions like yours are going to make things so cheap that money itself will be meaningless. Post-scarcity. Everything anyone ever wants will be available for a penny.
How will they get the penny?
Oh, everybody has a penny.
Something is deeply wrong with you people.
Eli, I think it's clear we are all very excited to invest in your product.
I'm admittedly a little uncomfortable at this point. I was hoping this device would eliminate slavery to make things so efficient that nobody needs slaves and the whole system just naturally dies off. I appreciate your excitement, but I'm going to hold off on offers for investment at this time.
That's fine. I think I've seen enough to make my own anyway.
Bentley, he has a patent.
Move, Bentley.
I also disapprove of this.
The question isn't who's going to let me, it's who's going to stop me.
Jesus, Bentley, you always make us do this.
Hey, remember China and the boulder?
He's right, Eli. We have no choice.
Are you all going to steal my invention?
China, Eli.
China.
But couldn't we talk to China? Isn't the boulder only rolling because we're pushing it?